BET. I think they started this in 2001. The BET Awards, Sports Woman of the Year. They've been doing this since 2001. I believe Serena Williams has won 16 times, but Serena Williams is now no longer an athlete. And so Angel Reese was named Sportswoman of the Year. Angel Reese. The woman with a retarded offensive basketball game. A woman who's an absolute embarrassment.
Since 2001, the BET Awards have included a category recognizing top female athletes. For years, Serena Williams dominated this award, reportedly winning it 16 times. Now retired, the title of Sportswoman of the Year has recently gone to Angel Reese. Despite her limited skill set and controversial on-court presence, she has now received this honor 2 years in a row. Angel Reese, often spotlighted more for her antics than athletic ability, continues to gain recognition, drawing scrutiny from many who argue she embodies negative stereotypes about women's basketball. Critics point out that her popularity stems less from performance and more from provocation, particularly when it comes to her interactions with high-profile figures like Caitlin Clark and conservative audiences. To the WNBA because she's getting so much attention and she's so unskilled. She confirms nearly every stereotype about women's basketball, that it's hot garbage and hot trash. But she's the winner of this award over A'ja Wilson. Haven't we all heard A'ja Wilson is the best basketball player? This focus on Reese has led to broader questions. Why is she receiving elevated attention over other top-tier players like A'ja Wilson, who is widely regarded as the WNBA standout talent? Many believe Wilson, with her exceptional record and professionalism, represents the sport's excellence far better. However, she remains overlooked in favor of someone with a more polarizing public image. Some argue that the choice to celebrate Reese is driven by a cultural agenda, one that prioritizes confrontation with traditional norms and conservative values over merit-based recognition. This trend is seen by critics as part of a broader shift where symbolic gestures and political statements are given precedence over true achievement and integrity. Haven't we all heard that A'ja Wilson needs to be supported and A'ja Wilson should be the face of the WNBA? But this woman who can barely make layups is named the Sportswoman of the Year. Why? And this is the second year in a row that she's been named Sportswoman of the Year by the BET Awards. Why? This approach is seen as counterproductive not only for Black women in sports, but for the credibility of women's sports overall. Elevating personalities based on controversy rather than excellence may generate social media buzz, but offers little long-term value to athletes or the leagues they represent. By centering attention on Reese, voices of more deserving individuals such as A'ja Wilson, Napheesa Collier, or even Caitlin Clark are being pushed aside. The celebration of figures seen as divisive or superficial over those with demonstrable skill and achievement undermines the legitimacy of the awards and the sport itself because she antagonizes white Christian men and conservatives. She trolls Caitlin Clark. And so what's in the best interest of Black people and Black women is put on the back burner so that we can troll Caitlin Clark, so that we can troll white men, so we can antagonize and annoy white people. Such choices reflect a troubling trend, rewarding image over impact, performance, or leadership. It's a strategy seen not only in sports, but in other cultural arenas where individuals like Clarence Thomas or Ben Carson are often dismissed or disparaged not based on qualifications, but on political alignment and perceived cultural allegiance. Figures like Justice Thomas or Dr. Carson, despite their professional excellence, are often sidelined because they don't align with progressive narratives. Meanwhile, others are elevated in their place, sometimes regardless of their qualifications or clarity of beliefs. That's the agenda of Black women, particularly feminist Black women. What can we do to annoy men? We have a problem with men. We've already dominated and subdued and pushed into submission the Black man. Now our goal is the white man. And so we wake up every day. This pattern mirrors what's now happening in women's sports. Angel Reese's rise as a public figure appears to be less about athletic merit and more about symbolic representation, with a brand built on viral moments, fashion statements, and online personas. She is portrayed as a champion not for her dominance on the court, but for her cultural visibility. Such positioning raises questions about the direction of women's sports and media. Is attention being diverted away from truly? And our mindset and our vision only extends beyond what can we do to anger and annoy white men or white people. That is success. That's not a game plan. That's not Jason Whitlock waking up saying, "What can I do for Jason Whitlock today? Oh, let me check this list. Okay, let me eat less than 2,000 calories. Let me make sure I work out. Let me make sure I'm in bed by 9 o'clock. That's all in my best interest, less by excellence and more by provocation." This trajectory, if unchecked, may ultimately do more harm than good to the institutions and communities it claims to empower. But the game that's being executed, the strategy that's being executed by Black women at the behest of people that want to destroy America is, wake up every day, and what can I do to annoy white people? That will help me. This is the twisted mindset, the twisted logic of Black people. And so in order to annoy white people, let's venerate, celebrate. The current level of scrutiny facing certain athletes represents unprecedented pressure in modern sports, comparable only to Jackie Robinson's experiences during baseball resistance and professional skepticism. Similarly, modern athletes face intense media attention, social criticism, and elevated expectations that create comparable psychological challenges and place Angel Reese on the highest pedestal in women's sports. Let's place her on the highest pedestal in women's basketball. This does not serve Black women, the WNBA, women's sports, women in general. It will get you clicks. It will get you hate tweets and posts, but it does not serve you. We've centered Angel Reese. The comparison highlights how external pressure can either destroy athletic careers or forge exceptional resilience and performance capabilities. Athletes who successfully navigate these challenges often achieve legendary status through their responses to adversity. Caitlin Clark's recent performance against the undefeated New York Liberty exemplified extraordinary athletic achievement under maximum pressure. Her 32-point output included 25 first-half points and 6 first-half three-pointers from extraordinary distances. We've never seen an athlete under this kind of pressure other than Jackie Robinson. And that was in 1947 and 1948, long ago before any of us were